Hello. Welcome to DGA Live. My name is Tyler Brickley, and I am thrilled and honored to be with you today. As I am every time we get to do this, every Friday we get to all be together. Who do we... Oh, wait a second. What is happening? All right, I'll wait. Actually, I do need to click on a couple things. So if you are just joining us and you see me clicking on a couple things, it's because you weren't ready in the chat. Not my fault, okay? I'm not doing it. Listen, this isn't a show, all right? It's not a performance, okay? This is a conversation among peers. Oh, there's Michael. Hello, Michael. Thank you for chiming in. Michael, it's just going to be me and you today. How's your week? What are you doing? What are you up to? You skipping out on work right now? You sneaky dog, you. Or maybe you're not at work. I get it. The Saratoga. Hello. Welcome to DGA Live. How are you? What are you up to? How's your week? Here's what happened. Here, I'll tell you about mine. Sorry. Here's what happened. Yesterday, I said to my wife, doesn't it feel like a Saturday? Like it was a Thursday, and it really felt like we had done enough. You know? Like, It's good. We've done enough. We've done a week's worth of work in these 4 days. And in fact, it felt like the weekend. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I can't believe it's Thursday only. And that we still have a Friday. But guess what? Today has just been the most fun, productive day. So I guess that means we did 6 days of work this week. I need to talk to my boss. Overtime. He's like, hey, what is this mental overtime that you're claiming on last week's hours? Don't worry about it. It makes sense to me. All right. Well, Michael is leaving work now for the weekend. Nice. Happy weekend to you, sir. That is very exciting. You know what else is exciting? I've got... some disc pictures that, because you guys let me stall there for a second, I was able to... Guess what? In case you missed it, hello, Chris 450-foot torrent thrower Graham. That's you. Whoa, new homepage. Who dis? I like that. That's cool. Hey guys, go to discgolf.com right now. There's like like a featured discs section. That's really cool. I was actually about to drop the link to all 3 of those discs that are right there under the header, like individually. But guess what? Now I just have to send you to discgolf.com. Fun fact for you, you can also use DGA You can even use our OG URL, which was discgolfassociation.com. Good luck spelling it. All right. I have... What's up, Nasser? How's it going, sir? We are sharing. I don't have Mr. Ben today. Wait a second. I don't think I had Mr. Ben last week either. What a slacker. Oh, nice. I'm seeing your message in Slack. Speaking of, your midnight flyer quakes are on your way. Nice work. That's exciting. These quakes are going to go down in history. Calling that definitely flat and overstable. So I think you're going to love them. At least I hope you are. Okay, check this out. We've got The Catrina Allen, this is the D-line. Oh, man, they're randomly playing. Typical me. I thought I had a D-line, Pro-line Flex, both steady BLs, and then the Quakes, but it looks like we went D-line BL, Quake. Oh, but look, now it's going to loop back around, so it's going to be like I started it with Pro-line Flex BL, then D-line BL, and then Quake. So there you go. It all works out in the end. This is the first time we've ever done multiple colors on the Midnight Flyer in a Midnight Flyer release. So that's exciting. Before, it's always been the traditional white, which of course those are available. If you want to keep your set, you know, keep the series on the wall all white. Nice, Saratoga. Wait, this is bugging me. It's been uneven. Quick round with the disc golf comedy pipeline. I have this disc because Tyler said it would make me better, and it did. Well, listen, people think that's some sort of a spoof account. Like that guy over there just throws around a lot of, you know, random crap. But it's hard-hitting news. It's verified, you know, it's factual journalism. You hope they are pink. That's actually news to me. Is it a wait, is it? Is it random? No, you can choose even the stamp color. Blue glow, black stamp, pink glow, black stamp, pink glow, white. Oh, wait. You said, sorry, you ordered them somewhere else. Did you, so where you ordered your Quakes from, they were going to send you a random color? Hello, Bobby the cat. Welcome. Excuse me 1 second. Hey! Wow. All right. We're back. Catrina Allen won the Throw Pink Women's Disc Golf Championship. Maybe you heard. It was pretty exciting. And we did a commemorative stamp on 2 different putters. So this one right here, the Pro-Line Flex Steady BL, which, listen, as a driving putter, they don't come any better. Obviously, depends on your arm speed and what you're looking for. Depends on what hand feel you like. There's some factors there. So maybe I should only speak for me. For me, as a driving putter, the Pro-Line Flex Steady BL is the perfect disc off the tee. It's a flip up to flat with a ton of glide. And I love throwing it because historically I'm not a good thrower putter. I said that backwards. You get it. I'm not good at driving with putters. Just my form, my off-axis torque, rounding, I've got it all. And so that really shows up when you're trying to put power into a putter, you know, the putter flutter. I'm trying to get better at having more putter butter throws and less at putter flutter. So putter butter, no. Putter flutter, yes. No. I said that backwards again. Putter butter, yes. Putter flutter, no. You get it. Stick with me, okay? The Pro-Line Flex Steady BL, for me, just comes out smooth. I don't know what it is, but it's, I can put like 80% power on it, just a little tiny hyzer, and it goes, just flips up, and then just flies, just pushes forward straight. So, I mean, then it's on me. If I miss my line 20 feet to the right, that's where the disc is going to end, you know. If I get it on line and throw it right at the basket, it's going to stay on that line the whole way. The D-line BLs I've found to be just a little more overstable. So if I need an overstable putter to drive with, I'll use that, but sometimes I'll go to the breaker for that reason. All right, well, there's a lot of talk about the flight of it, but the artwork is so fun. It's obviously got Catrina holding up her favorite putter, which is the D-Line Steady BL. It says 2022 Throw Pink Women's Disc Golf Champion on the banner there. It's got Catrina's icon behind her. It's really fun. And there are only a handful made. So it's a commemorative disc. It's very limited. There's still some available. Go to discgolf.com. Actually, Kelly, I was looking. Did you see the new section on discgolf.com? Somebody got a little bit of a makeover if you just go to discgolf.com, we got a featured products thing right there. And these two new putters and the Midnight Flyer Quakes are front and center. Listen, groundbreaking technology here at DGA, okay? You're not going to go to anybody else's website and see some of their featured products right there on the homepage. Not a chance. Not happening. Well, listen. You might now. Okay. We invented this and implemented it this morning. So by the time, if you went right now and checked out somebody else's homepage, they may have already copied us and are using this technology. But as in everything else, DGA is the front runner, of course. What's up, 18 under? Welcome. Nice beanie season. Yes, actually. So I've been wearing this yesterday and today because it was very cold here in Kansas. These beanies are on our website too. Check this out. This is the fun little Easter egg about the DGA beanie. It's got, so you see this, DGA. Okay. Wait, let me go back to this. All right. DGA. Okay. But check this out. It's reversible. So if you're more the type that likes to wear them like this, you can put that on there, and now you've got a little the DGA basket icon on it. It's a little more subtle. Or should I wear it right in the middle of my eyes? It's not quite on the nose, but you know, it's getting there. It is beanie season, and these are on discgolf.com. So if you didn't get one last season, there's still some on there, and it is great. Very comfortable. I'm wearing it all the time. I'm in my DGA hoodie. We're working on some warmer apparel for you guys too. Coming soon. Okay, I was going to try a couple things. I was working on something very important right up until about 2 minutes before this live stream. So I haven't had time to implement it in. You guys let me know if you have any DGA related stories. I would love to hear about any time that you have. Talking to Scott, and I think I heard you say my name or ask me a question. I was actually informing you of a brand new super sexy feature that we have implemented on discgolf.com, which is the featured discs section right under the I'm in marketing, I should know this, right under the hero image of our homepage. Go to discgolf.com, boom, right there. Proline Flex Steady BL, D-Line Steady BL, Midnight Flyer Quakes, and more. Love it. Good stuff. Yes, Disc Golf Luke in the chat. Hello. Disc Golf Luke, what is the best disc golf shot you have thrown recently with a DGA disc? Can you tell us about it? I assume you can tell us about it, and it's not like an NDA or like, you know, legal action pending sort of a situation. I got to figure out how to get this in the chat. Okay. Yeah, then drag that over there. Let me see if this is going to work. Okay, that will work. Oh man, it's squished. Why do you gotta be that way? me see if I can fix it. That's okay. Okay. Check this out. I have been working on our very first TikTok filter. Now listen, stop, hang on. Don't leave. It's going to be super fun. All right, here's the test. It's not published yet, but here's the first successful test that I did with it earlier today. Okay, which DGA disc am I? It's going to say torrent, obviously. Torrent. Hurricane. Hey, it's a classic. I'll take it. Come on. Am I right? It's going to be fun. I'm going to actually have like 2 more buttons that I need to press, which is one of the things I was working on right before you called. So if you're on TikTok, which I know you're not, Disc Golf Luke is. Luke, you got to help me push this thing once I get it up. And the bigger thing is that now we can do more of those. I'm actually really excited about it because I've been wanting to for a long time, and the software hasn't been available until yesterday. So I jumped right on that. Who has thrown the Quakes? Because if you haven't, hey, what's up, Brian? If you haven't, I think you're in for a treat. The Midnight Flyer Quake number 6 is very flat, very overstable. The Titanic's not even in there, actually, Jed. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I actually don't think there is a disc icon for the Titanic. Sorry, I just noticed that that's been fluctuating this whole time. The pink, you got a pink Midnight Flyer number 6. Nice. Yeah, Jed, you can be whatever you want. Should be fun. It should pave the way, because now we can do, yes, exactly, Luke, exactly. We can do the, just learning the ins and outs of a simple thing like that. You know, it took me a few hours today, but in theory, if there are other ones, obviously not like the 3D. Yes, actually. So that's something. Yeah, Luke, you need to start thinking about like other effects that you're seeing and think about how we could implement them. And then maybe you and I can work together on one. Because if you had you could set it up to where it's like a Q&A. I've seen filters where it like just asks a random question. You could use that template, and instead of it asking you a question, it could be suggesting a random trick shot. And you could have 50, in the repertoire. So you click record and it tells you do a backhand, behind the back from 20 feet. And then you record yourself, and then you do the next one. That'd be really fun, actually. We should work on that. Okay, back to discs. We have several stores reorder the Quakes multiple times. Better tell your local store. Yes, actually. I've even had 2 stores calling me, which is not, not normal. That's not my role. But if that goes to tell you anything, just like, hey, do we have more? These are selling. So very exciting. We love the Midnight Flyer series and just the history that it represents to us as DGA, as the company that brought those discs into the world in the first place 30 years ago. Bobby the Cat, they glow very well. Thank you for asking. Probably the best out of the Midnight Flyer series so far. Even this pink one even glows. It's kind of fun to watch, because it's not all like that green, like they'll glow different colors. Sep just got home from grocery shopping. What did you miss? Well, luckily you didn't miss your shipment today, Sep, because I saw how many Midnight Flyers you had. Wow. Sep sent us a picture of all of the ones that he bought from this launch, which there were a lot, I won't tell. But then you also had one of each of the first 5, which, so cool. What a cool collection. Yep. Yeah, we could have, in theory, as many as we wanted to create, Luke. The 2 discs hanging behind you are driving you insane. How? Why? And no. Well, it's probably because those are the nails that I had for, I hung pictures for a video I made, and they were different mounting options. And so to make them look level, I put nails at different heights. And then the nails were still there. And I'm like, well, I got to put something on the nails. Might as well throw a disc up there. Would it help if, hang on. I got you, Kelly. There, now. Nope, can't see him. Doesn't help at all. I was like, I wonder if we could make like a little collage. Oh, that's better. Okay, well, perfect. Do you have mid-range and putter discs that glow? So, the Quake, Beth, great question. The Quake that we just released that you can get at discgolf.com is mid-range. It's pretty overstable, but that is the most immediate best answer for a glow mid-range. The putter, we've done some glow putters before. The most notable, of course, is the Midnight Flyer number 4. Yeah, Scott, it's not, there's been some things. That sign is on the table across the room because there's a giant scar ripped through the wall to my left. You guys want to see my sheetrock prowess? Yes, no glow putters currently in stock for sale, but there have been Midnight Flyer number 4 glow steadies. Those were beefy. Those were great throwers too. As well as some Proline Flex Glow BLs for Steady Ed Tour events. They are out there. Oh, that's true. And Midnight Flyer number 2 is the breaker. And the Granite Glow Steady. Yeah, so if you went to our Facebook fan page and asked that specific question, I'm sure somebody might get back with you if you have kind of a unique or niche one that you're looking for. The communities over there is usually very good about helping people out. And we're always working on something. We have, Kelly, obviously let's not give any details, but what's the number? Like 6 discs coming up in the next couple months? In addition to the 10 that we've restocked or released in the last couple months. That's been wild. Night Flyer does not have a complete set of discs. What I'm not sure what that means, but well, like in that the originals go all the way up to 8. Is that what you mean? Like we've only released through 6 so far. We'd like to do all the way through 8. I think that was the original plan, and no reason we couldn't. Chris is putting with the breaker. All right, you and Christo Reich. And me in Kansas on super windy days. So, I guess we're all pretty smart. You, me, and Christo. Tyler, Chris, and Christo. Opening for Corey Wong at the next DGPT event. Chris, Christo, and Tyler. Chris, Christo, and the DGA Flyers. Aftershock for number 7. Interesting. Oh, you mean in the series that we've released, a driver, a mid-range, and a putter? So, Beth, I am trying. It is the end of the day Friday, and I was not smart at the beginning of the day. It's even worse right now. but I am trying my hardest. Let me take a shot at this. There is a driver mid-range and putter in the 6 that we've released. So we did the Squall as number 1, the first Midnight Flyer, which is a very straight mid-range. The Breaker was number 2, which was an overstable putter. The Hurricane was number 3, which is a fast overstable driver. The Steady was number 4, which is our flagship putter. And the Tsunami was number 5, overstable fairway. We just released the Quake as number 6, which is the overstable mid. So we definitely have putters, mids, drivers, and fairways. Well, fairways and distance drivers, all 4 represented in the first 6 discs that we have launched. And that's been part of the strategy as well. Want to not keep it all to, slower or faster discs, but get a lot of variety out there. What number is the Midnight Flyer Glowfly? Let's see. It doesn't actually have a number. It's just the Glowfly. Man, that's a fun one. I throw that often. 0. We could say that maybe this is like the 0. Like the outside border on this one is the 0. Or like his eyes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're getting there. We've released a lot of them. But it's been really exciting to see how excited people are about the Quake. Frankly, you should be. It's a cool disc because it's part of history and it's part of this cool series, which is a highly collectible thing. But it's an incredible thrower. It's an incredible thrower. Beefy. I'm putting it on big, like when I am flicking it. It's the Quake. I love throwing the Quake forehand, by the way, because it's so smooth. But you can put it on these big anhyzers with a lot of power that will go for a while and then fight back out to the fade. Ed Ridakovitz in the house with less fingers than last time I saw you. Ed, how's that going? Obviously, don't disclose any more medical information in the live chat than you're comfortable with. But sorry to see those. Sorry to see you got injured to the point that Facebook wouldn't even let you show the pictures. And I had to sign a waiver before I got to see what happened to your hand. I'm sorry I did, by the way. I knew better, but I'm like, I do want to see. And then I was like, I did not want to see that. Chris, thank you so much. You're awesome. And thanks, you know what? Thanks for throwing DGA, but also thanks for posting, because I see your posts on Facebook and tagging us, when you throw giant torrent bombs. Beth, I would love to. I don't actually even have all 6 of the Midnight Flyer series. Somewhere around here I have 4, 5, and now 6. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can put a picture of them up. Ta-da! Look. Technology. You can see there along the bottom. Oh. Okay, so Squall, Breaker, Hurricane, Steady, Tsunami, and Quake. And one more time. Straight mid, overstable putter, overstable driver, putter. It's the Steady. I mean, I guess it would be slightly overstable as a throwing putter. Overstable fairway, overstable mid. Gasp. 4 stitches. Dang, Ed. And it's on your left hand, right? So that's nice. You can still play disc. It is similar to the First Flight. I don't see Barrett had a First Flight Quake, which was nice. Whenever we'd get a run of new Quakes in, we'd always take those out and throw them right next to each other. That said, I've seen some comparisons, and these are very flat. Let me get this off of here. I've thrown them. I actually threw it on an Instagram live stream on Tuesday, and I warmed up. I threw my whole bag to warm up and saved this for one of the last discs so that then I could just lay into it. And I actually, you know how this never happens when you want to put full power on a disc and throw it flat. It usually, you just, especially when I've like been leading up to it with the whole bag. But it released exactly how I wanted. So we got a really good look with my arm speed at throwing about as hard as I could, dead flat. And it went not even 300 feet, which, like, that's a good thing in this case. I'm telling you, it was like, it held for like 250 or something and was just started to swoop basically the whole time and then fell pretty hard. So yeah, very overstable, super fun to have the glow. And like I said earlier, great for forehand shots. Utility workhorse little pitch up shots where you want to guarantee your par all day, every day with the Quake. But also some, big power shots into headwinds, or if you need to turn around corners. I feel like I sent Ben a first flight. Left hand, all good, nice. Next Midnight Flyer needs to be an understable mold. Yeah, Bobby, imagine a Midnight Flyer Vortex or Midnight Flyer Sail. Ooh, that's exciting. The next Midnight Flyer should be a Rift. Yes. I love the Rift is our mid that I bag, but with the first one being the Squall. Curious, the BL was before the beaded steady. How did it beat the beadless for Midnight Flyer? Brian, I'm trying to understand that. If you're telling me that the steady BL was released before we released the steady, that would be news to me. Yeah, thank you, Kelly, because I was like, I'm not ruling it out, because we've done some left field things in the last 40 years that we've been in business. But if we released the beadless steady and then came out with just the steady later, that would be a interesting one, even for us. Yes, Brian, help. Where is this misinformation coming from? David Allen, gonna need one of those Quakes out at Waterworks in 17-mile-an-hour wind tomorrow. Yes, oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, David, the next time you're in Ducks, make sure. He was one of the people who called me wondering, how many he should get. I told him, hey, listen, like, initial reactions people are loving these, so get a bunch. So next time you're in there, you need to ask about them. Keep on your local retailers, folks. And in case you don't have us in your local retailer, ask. You guys are one of every single retailer listens and hears what you're saying. They want to sell stuff that people want to buy. So if you see a smaller selection or no selection, just say, hey, it would mean a lot to me if you guys had DGA in here. First flight studies in 2014. Okay. You guys are trying to figure out the timeline. There we go. Steady approved in 2015, Steady BL in 2018. Oh, fun. Yeah. So, yeah, Ben's been sending me stuff. He was at Second City in Chicago recently. Super jealous. That'd be really fun to get to go there. I actually walked by it when I was up around Delwood earlier this year, but didn't get to go to a show. Playing around with Ben. That is exciting. Enjoy. All right, we got that sorted. So it was the steady. And then the steady BL. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Okay. Wish I could show you this. What's sitting on my desk here right now. Can't. Very soon. Nope. It's back down. Nope. You don't get to see that. We've got a lot planned coming up. We always do. Maybe. I maybe can. I could, but then you're just, then you're just going to put it in the chat somehow. Listen, last week and the week before, I said, hey, we're coming out with stuff. Stuff's dropping. Pay attention. I never. And stuff drops. So get over there. Go support Catrina. Grab her Throw Pink commemorative disc in honor of her taking down that challenge. It not only, is a limited disc, and those are amazing putters, as we've discussed. But, yeah, I know it means a lot to her. She takes down a big win, and then we make a limited run of her discs. She likes to see that support as well. So go pick those up if you haven't done those already. More things coming soon. We've got some fun plans for the off season. I'm kind of wondering about getting back into putting in the off season. About maybe bringing back the Shift Your Game Challenge or doing something with the Mach Light. I think we got some fun stuff coming up with DGA training baskets. Stay tuned for that. All right. Any other? I haven't heard from anybody. I asked earlier towards the beginning of the show, who's thrown a good shot with a DGA disc lately? Are you guys just really? Listen, no shame. If you guys have played in the last couple weeks, you haven't thrown any good shots. I'm not here to sit in judgment over how bad you are. But I doubt that's the case. I think it's probably more. Oh, yes, Brian, I saw your Aftershock ace. That's a good shot, I assume. Ducks Waterworks tournament tomorrow. MEM round is set all longs. Ew, gross. Man, that is... Yeah, Waterworks all longs. Man, by the time you get up to 14s, the bench on 14, you're like, why did I do this? That's funny. In the evening round, all set to shorts. All short to set course records on the new Mach X's. Yeah. The best ace run basket in existence. That thing's been known to catch more aces than not. Simon said that. I feel like it was 2 years ago in a video. He was making a deliberate ace run video, and he's like, that's why we came to a course with Mach X's, because they're the best at catching aces. I know everyone knows about what has happened to me. 427 torrent drive and 100th ace. That's so sick. So sick, Chris. 427 what? I'm going to assume yards. The benefit goes to the thrower. So torrent, 427 yard torrent drive and your 100th ace. That's quite a week. Ed hit the cage on 15 at Delwood with an SP Squall. Yeah, it counts. Ace on 12 at Highland with the feet. Oh, feet. Okay, well, that's still incredible. Ace on 12 at Highland with a pro line squall. Wow, the squalls are treating you right, Ed. Nice work. Good throws. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I'd be able to get there. What hole 15 at Delwood? I walked it twice. And only played the first 5 holes in the last 5 holes. I don't think... Unless it just like happened. No, it wouldn't be the bridge like overpass one. That's in the first few. Nope, don't think I'd be able to place it, but beautiful course. Every single hole is scenic. So I know it was an amazing moment no matter what. I was assuming miles. 427 miles with the Torrent. It is a fast disc. 15 is before the shot off the cliff, which is 16. Okay, there's one where you have to kind of walk to the shot off the cliff. Dang it. This is really going to bug me now, Ed. I wouldn't call it a cliff. I would just call it a really steep hill. And I feel like that was actually more like hole 5 or 6, where you kind of walk over, you walk up to it and you go across the sidewalk and then you're looking down at the... Oh, so maybe that is... Maybe we just skipped around and actually played... Yeah, he's throwing a sidearm on it. Forehand. Excuse me. Triggered. Yeah, that's probably the one. Wow. And was the pin like short left or long or short right or long left? That's amazing. That would have been an incredible, because you can just see it. Those big downhill shots are so scenic anyway. You're just kind of looking down on the shot the whole time. Okay, thank you. Then that's exactly that. Yes, I'm 100% there, because I was thinking it was in those first 5 holes that we walked and filmed. That's course hole 16, but it was set up as hole 5 for that tournament. Got it. Nice work. Okay, and the pin position was, I can 100% visualize it now, and that is incredible shot, no matter which position it was in. That was one actually I threw. I asked... I've done this a few times in our videos. Here's the thing. I still just really enjoy the sport of disc golf. And every once in a while I'm filming a team member or something out at De La or wherever. And I'm just itching the whole time. Not literally. Maybe if I've been in the Ivy. But you're just like, I just want to throw so bad. And so I have definitely done this at least once during almost every video shoot, where I just set the camera down and I'm like, hey, can I throw something, one of your discs here? And so far they've all said no, but that's Team DGA for you. Real toxic group. Not very friendly to each other. We're just in it for the money. That's the only reason. Am I supposed to say this on the live? Sorry. We do a really good job of projecting the everybody gets along and we're all having fun. No. Then Andrew asked me for tips. Yep. That's how I remember it. As long as Andrew Marweed is not in this chat, then yep, that is how it went down. And I single-handedly beat him in a putting competition later that Disc Golf Luke spectated. What a day. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Let me know if you have any last-second questions. Let me know what you're doing this weekend. If you're playing some disc golf, we'll give it a couple more minutes here. Please go get your Midnight Flyer Quakes. Yeah, Ed knows. He's part of it. See, look how sly Ed is. He even put in those laughy faces so you'd think he was kidding, but really he's like, is. Please send help. Midnight Flyer Quakes, because they're amazing. And they're selling like hot quakes. Oh my gosh, would somebody write that down? And remind me about it Monday morning, because I need to make a Kelly, the next email that we send to our retailers, we need to put a picture of these and say, you need to reorder because these are selling like hot quakes. That's going to boost sales 100%. Go get those because they're amazing and people are loving them. Go get the Catrina Allen commemorative Throw Pink Women's Disc Golf Championship discs at discgolf.com because they're amazing and because they're super limited. Get your hot quakes. Hot quakes here. Playing the coast this weekend at Fort Stevens in Oregon. Typing sucks today. Well, that's nice, though, that it's just today, Chris. Some of us suffer from that every day. Have a good weekend, Jed. Thanks for jumping in. All right. And with that, I do think we're going to call it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Discgolf.com. Throw Pink. Catrina putters. 2 molds. Midnight Flyer Quakes. Oh, and maybe we didn't mention like the thousands of other discs that are on there. Go get your favorite stuff. Get a disclaimer, disc retriever, get a traverse, LT, backpack bag. Get the new hats. Get a beanie. Because if you're like me, where I'm at, it's been cold. I know it's been 90 degrees in California, but it has been very cold around here, and these beanies are super warm and comfy. We're working on some other warmer gear as well. See you next week. Love you all. Go throw some DGA discs at DGA baskets this weekend, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.